Hi there, can you introduce yourself to me, please?
My name is Quang. I'm 16 and I'm in high school.
High school? Nice, cool. Okay then, so we're going to move on to part one of the speaking test. So, what languages can you speak, apart from Vietnamese, obviously?
Only English because that is the only subject that I learned in school. But I know a bit of Japanese, but that isn't my main.
Your main? That's okay. How did you learn Japanese? Did you learn it by just studying yourself, or did they offer Japanese classes in your school?
My school opened a Japanese course for free, and my parents see that as a good opportunity to learn a new language, so they sent me there. But I still have to pay the price of the book.
Oh, okay, I see. Oh, so the course is free, but you have to buy the materials.
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
that
cool.
kind of sucks.
Yeah, I can imagine. So, what do you think about learning Japanese? Do you enjoy it? Do you think it's easy? What's your opinion on it?
It's kind of hard because learning it's like relearning English for a second time. Learning the alphabet and the way to pronounce word, and there are many lots more structure and a lot of less common word. So I get confused about it and I quit.
You quit. Oh dear. Well, here's a question for you. Did you think that learning English was easier than learning Japanese, or the other way around? Or is it the same as
I say that learning English is more fun, and I think it's easier.
Why?
Because the amount of words that you have to remember, and there is around 4 alphabet that I have to remember and how to write it correctly.
Wow.
And that's a disaster to me.
Yeah, I can imagine that would be. That sounds pretty hard. So the final question I've got on here is: would you like to learn any other languages aside from if you could learn anything at all in the world? Would there be a language you would learn besides English and Japanese?
I dream of learning some Russian because it sounds pretty cool, and I like the accent of Russian people when they speak English, and the way that the word they sound.
Yeah, alright, cool. So, we're going to move on to speaking part 2 by here, okay? So, don't start writing just yet, okay? What I'm going to do is, I'm going to read the question to you, and then you can, and then we can go from there. Let me set my timer. Okay, so cool. So, your question is going to be teaching something useful. Describe someone who has taught you something useful in your life. That is to say, it can be anyone, not just a teacher, any person who's taught you something useful. And you should say who they are, what they taught you, how they taught you, the method, and explain why the thing that you learned was useful, okay? I'm going to start my timer now. You may start writing now. Off you go. Alright then, cool, time is up. So, let me just get my stopwatch ready, and away you go. Yeah, start talking whenever you're ready.
can I have like 10 seconds to reorganize my.
Yeah. You can take as long as you want. Yeah, sure. Just get what you want to say. That's fine. Cool. Okay. Ready?
Yeah.
Off you go.
Okay. So, the method that I think that it is quite useful in my life and over my academic journey is the method to effectively write some essays.
Okay, cool.
The person who taught me this is a English teacher, but he's not in my school. He's an outsider, and he's a friend of another teacher, and that teacher introduced him. He's named Quang.
Okay.
I don't know where he currently is, but I know he's got a success.
He's a successful guy.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
The thing that he taught me is about all the part in an essay, in an IELTS essay. He taught me the method of thinking and method of using complex word. And he's what should I say? Goes into in-depth analysis in what you should write and shouldn't, and he's also the way he teaches is pretty creatively. He's not like a normal teacher. He's like a peer to us. He's very friendly, and he understands what he said. He understands what we think and our need. So he used that need and use that as a fuel and to make them improve more. That's all I got.
Well, no, that's fine. That was great. No worries. Fantastic. Well done. That was good. Okay, let's move on to part 3 then. So, the final topic I've got for here is university. What kind of challenges do people studying in a foreign country? What kind of challenges do you think they face? It can be Vietnamese or otherwise, just generally.
The first one I think is about like the paper needed to go into school, because you're a foreigner and you just came to the country with a passport, and you need some like paper from your government and give it to the other.
The documentation and the visa. Okay.
Yeah, to give it the government of that country, and that country will transfer to the school. It's quite a complex process. Second, I think probably the currency there.
Currency? How do you mean currency? Like learning a new currency, you mean? Or?
Nah.
Or like
I'll change that to like society.
Society?
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
Probably the way that the rules that society has, it's quite different. So it will take time to adapt.
Okay. Cool. And the next one I've got on here is, in what ways do you think universities in Western countries are different to Vietnamese universities?
Can you repeat that?
In what ways do you think that that Western universities would be different from Vietnamese universities? Is there any?
I think the most appealing one is that university not like in specialize in one subject or one major. They are like have a school with lots of major in them, and they train not like Vietnamese. They specialize in only one university, only specialize in one major only, like technology or engineering. Not while that of Western is have like medical, engineering, science, and lots of more.
Oh, all in the same building.
Yeah,
you mean?
all in one.
And like, out of interest, which do you think is the better structure? Which do you think is the better kind of format? Do you think that the Vietnamese system is better, or do you think that the Western system is better? Just your opinion.
I think the Western one offers lots more opportunities for you, but the Vietnamese model is specialized. It's more specialized, so you may learn like lots more in the Vietnamese model. So, for the best result of your career, I would say that Vietnamese one.
Okay, no problem. So that is the end of the test. I'm just going to hit